Hey, this is Maren Morris, and this is the Eliott Show. Let's freaking go. Ooh,
It is the Eliott Show cameos where we have your favorite artists stop by the show to make a special guest appearance and help us out with the show. And tonight we have Grammy Award winning, CMA award winning, all kinds of award winning singer, songwriter, just hit maker, just all around that girl. Tonight we have Maren Mother Morris on the show. Welcome.
what an intro. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Is that not your official government middle name? I thought that's
It is now.
yeah. Get that changed on the license.
Yeah.
Oh man, so you got a lot of good stuff going on. You just dropped a new album, Dreamsicle. Tell us a little bit about that, how that came together for you, and what you were trying to accomplish with this new album.
Yeah, it came out in May, so it's still like very, new, and I think just it covered a lot of, just late nights and healing moments with myself, my friends, going through like a massive, breakup, a lot of career stuff shifting around, and then I just never stopped writing through it. So there's like a pretty big spectrum of emotions happening, like between crying in your car to dancing to crying again to laughing. Like you're, yeah, it's a lot of range happening on this record.
Yeah, I was listening to it. I was like, what is the vibe gonna be like at the show? Because I feel like dancing, but also feel like crying. I'm also angry, but
Yeah,
like, is that the vibe? We're just gonna cover all the emotions across this album?
pretty much. Yeah, we kicked off the tour last night, and I was like, I'm really enjoying the flow of this show because I feel like it's a roller coaster. But it's so fun, and it was like really cathartic to finally hear these songs with a crowd, with the crowd participation element added into it finally. So yeah, I mean, it was just yeah, I mean, I think you'll dance and cry at the show. And
Possibly at the
we
same time.
encourage it.
Yeah, it's a safe
Because
space.
I'm doing it too. I'm with you there.
Oh yeah, we're all gonna be doing it together. Now that you started the tour, you're still like in the early stages. So like, are we just feeling excited for the tour? Are we anxious? Are we nervous? Or are we already over it? Like, how are we feeling to kick it off the tour?
Well, I think like the first show, you always have butterflies because you're just like, you've rehearsed it so much, but then when you add the crowd element into it, there are like pauses that you can't account for like in rehearsals because there's no applause. So you're just rehearsing with your band, and now it's nice to have a little bit more air and like take a breath between songs instead of going boom boom boom, because like you want the crowd to have a moment of like, okay, to regroup. But no, I mean, my happy place is on tour. I get a little antsy if I'm home too long off the road, so I'm happy that we're in full tour season now.
Yeah, absolutely. Now that you're on tour and seeing the crowd react to these songs, is there a song that like when you were doing rehearsals, I'm sure like you and your band are like, oh, everybody's gonna love this one. But like, is there one that was like kind of surprised you that the crowd connected to it and it was like singing at the top of their lungs too?
Yeah, there's a couple of moments like I mean, I think it'll only grow as the tour continues and the songs become, like people have their favorites throughout. But I think last night uh Dreamsicle sort of surprised me in the set because it's a ballad, it's very intimate and quiet during the set, but everyone was singing along and it just felt really communal in that moment. So that was like really emotional for me. And then like the really big sort of like sarcastic fun ones that people scream at the top of their lungs, like from the new record is Lemonade, Too Good was a big moment last night. And then my new song that just came out Friday for the deluxe of the album is called Be a Bitch. And everyone like already knew every word to that. And it's only been out for like 4 days. So
Yeah.
that was really fun.
Yeah. I mean, not every song can do that, but yeah, that one connected with the audience quick.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll have to talk about that one a little bit more later. But there's some other songs that I wanted to talk about off this album. Just to, start some conversations with our audience. Lemonade, of course, one of the more popular ones. Talk about how you're tired of making making lemonade. But like, can you remember like a situation where you had to make lemonade? Like, you're given a bad situation, you try to make the best out of it, whether it was on stage or off stage in your daily life.
I mean, yeah, probably more than I even realized, but I think the burden of having to always look on the bright side or like that sort of, make the best out of a bad situation notion is just so exhausting. And like, I can do it, like, the ability is there, but I think it's annoying to always have to have this like toxic positivity, and it's just not beneficial for you. It's draining you more than the person that you're doing it for it is. I love that that song is resonating because I think it's just such a universal feeling of like sometimes I don't want to look on the bright side or be an optimist today. Sometimes I just want to be petty. Like that should be okay too.
Yeah, yeah, no, toxic positivity, that's the word I was gonna use. But yeah, that's a real thing. Sometimes things just suck, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's life. But I mean, it's not to say that like you don't always like have to see the best in something, but I think naturally I do. But the moments where I just want to be a human being and like sit in my feelings,
Hmm.
um, and yeah, like be negative, like not just like just to feel it through, because like the only way you can't go around it, you have to go through it to find the joy. So sometimes that takes like anger to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. Another one of the songs that I want to talk about was "Cry in the Car." Now, do you cry often? Are you a frequent crier? You think?
I feel like I am lately, but only because I'm like crying happy tears, or like just it's cathartic to see your creativity, like of these songs I've written over the years, really start to become real in people's minds. And like when you start the tour and all of this rehearsal comes to fruition, of course, like I'm gonna get emotional because these are songs that didn't exist before, and now they are out in the world, and we're playing them to audiences live every night now, and that feels like a really big win. And it wasn't easy to write all those songs. So the fact that I'm here doing them on this tour is just, I mean, it's the best part of what I get to do.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I mean, seeing the fruits of your labor, putting all that hard work into it, and see it come to life, and going as you expected. Well, is there a time that can you remember the last time you cried about something that was like, all right, Maren, why are we crying about this?
Um, I was like, I mean, I think I cried a little bit when Ozzy Osbourne died last week.
Understandable. A legend.
Well, and then this morning I got a little bit teary seeing a video of the family. I think they were it might have been his funeral. I
Mhm.
don't know, but they just all looked so drained. I mean, rightfully so, but also like so moved by like the crowd. They might have been in Birmingham where he's from, but yeah, that one like really got me. But I mean, yeah, I can cry at anything, honestly.
Yeah, I got plenty of friends like that. I'm like, all right, get it together. It was just a
Get it
commercial for a
together.
vacuum cleaner, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a commercial crier too.
Now you've done a lot of big things. A few weeks ago, you performed at the West Hollywood Pride Parade, which is like a big deal. Like in LA, it goes Lakers winning the championship and then Pride Parade. Those are like the top two things in that city. What did that mean for you, especially being around like the 1 year anniversary of your own coming out?
Oh my gosh, that show is so amazing. Like I've never done a Pride show before, so for it to be WeHo Pride, that felt like extremely official. To come out there and no, I mean, I didn't really know what to expect because having never played Pride before, especially like in LA, it was just like I didn't know what the crowd was going to be like. But then like walking out, they were so supportive and just sang every word to everything. And yeah, I mean, I would love to do it again. It was so fun.
Yeah, that's definitely a big moment, a special moment. I mean, being a 1 year anniversary for you, I know that had to be something special, but I'm probably that's something that's like built up over your life. Can you remember like your first celebrity crush that made you realize like, hold on, this might have awakened something in me?
I mean, I think I was like a kid and I had a crush on both Casper and Christina Ricci in Casper. Um, so I was split down the middle there.
Casper. Wow. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
hello.
I mean, he was a friendly ghost. He was very friendly.
When he says, "Can I keep you?" Like
Oh,
that whole scene, so good.
that's a bar. Might have to write that down for later. All right, last thing we got to do is a thing we call social commentary here, is where we jump into the comment section on social
Okay.
media to see how the people are feeling about a certain thing or two. But this was about your new song, Bad B. You know, I can't say it on the radio, but y'all know what it is. But here's some of the comments they were saying. They were saying, been listening to it all night. My reputation precedes me. Your hairline recedes you. Ooh, that's iconic. They said it's an Aries anthem, and then
Yeah.
the other signs said there was also their anthem. And this one was like a letter. They said, excuse me, Miss Maren. My therapist says it's unhealthy to keep falling for girls on the internet. So I'm gonna need you to stop dropping these if I ever have a chance to pay that bill off. Um, so when you see comments like that, like this is like your brand new song. I mean, how does that make you feel? Seeing those comments online.
I always get bowled over by how funny people are on the internet. Like I think my favorite thing is reading Instagram or TikTok comments, like because people are just they're comedians. And I find myself cackling more at the comments than the actual post itself.
Yep.
Um, but no, I'm very flattered that it's being received well and that people are like it's so amazing when you can hear a song and laugh at the humor of a line, but also feel like you're being seen. And you're getting something off your chest. So I think that, yeah, we played that last night for the first time and it was so fun. And it's just gonna get like bigger and bigger from there.
Yeah, they knew it from the jump. But like 2 days in, like, all right, we know all the lyrics already.
Yeah, we're gonna show up for Hairline Receives You.
What a bar. There's a lot of bars in there. What some I can't say on the radio right now, but there's some good ones. You guys need to check it out. Also, check out her new album, Dreamsicle. We'll see you on tour. Maren, thank you so much for stopping
Thank
by
you,
the show. Wish
Tyler.
you nothing but the best and can't wait to see you on tour.